Hi, welcome to this channel. If you're a project manager, this is one thing you must master early: overpromising. Overpromising is easy, it sounds like progress, it wins approval, in fact, it earns applause at the beginning. But in management, overpromising is the easiest way to lose control of the project. So, we want to look at 5 dangers of overpromising. It's important for you to note this, master it, and avoid it so that you not kill your career or kill the trust that people place on you. So number one, like I said, it erodes trust. Overpromising erodes trust. When you are promising and all, the stakeholder or whoever is involved will be clapping and happy and all of that. But when you fail to deliver, trust is eroded. And you must understand that trust is the currency of business in today's world. It's as a lot of things are happening, adverts everywhere and all, and people are doing a lot of things. But trust is very rare. And so overpromising is one of the easiest ways to break trust with stakeholders and even your clients and other people that have put trust in you in time past. So always avoid that pitfall. Another thing overpromising does is it leads to team burnout. I've seen management, people in leadership go for presentation. They'll promise to deliver heaven for the client. But at the end of the day, it's the team that bear the brunt of this overpromising. And it will lead to team burnout, leads to firefighting among the team members, trying to deliver at all costs. At the end of the day, it will lead to low morale and frustration among the team members. So overpromising always has its adverse effects on your team because the team will be doing everything within their power to deliver, which at the end of the day will lead to some of them even becoming sick and also are not able to deliver on the various responsibilities that is tasked to them. So no matter their skill sets and no matter their resilience, it's important never to outstretch your team to the point of burnout. And this is one thing that overpromising do. So it's important to always avoid it. Another thing is that it damages credibility. Stakeholders will never forget what you promise. They will always have it in mind about what you have promised to do for them or you've already put in line to do. But if you fail to deliver, your credibility is already gone because it means that as hard as it may sound, it may look like you are lying or you lied, basically. So as hard as that may sound, basically that's how the stakeholder look at you. So the fastest way to kill your credibility as a project manager is to overpromise your clients. And when you do that, it will definitely lose your credibility. Okay, number 4 on the list would be compromise quality. So even in PMI triad, triple constraint of cost, schedule, and scope, definitely when one is compromised, something must pay for it. And that is always quality. So when you overpromise with timeline or with scope to deliver or with costs, basically, quality is going to suffer for it. And if quality suffer for it, stakeholder will not be happy because at the end of the day, whatever that you have promised them, they had hoped that you are going to deliver at a certain threshold. But at every point in time, whenever you overpromise and you are fighting to deliver with limited resources, definitely quality is bound to suffer for it. And definitely you won't want to be the project manager that deliver projects of inferior quality. Nor you want to be known in your career as somebody that does something that never worked or never bring value that was intended to deliver. So overpromising will always lead to compromise quality. That's why you must do all you can to avoid it as well. Number 5 on my list is cycle of reactive management. What that means is that you are trying your best to quench the fire at all costs, escalating issue, adding team members, trying to do whatever you can do in order to deliver within the limited constraints that you have put yourself through overpromising. So you want to be the reactive manager that is always restless, not able to think from a sound mind because you're already overwhelmed and consumed by the limitations you have put upon yourself. And these are the 5 dangers of overpromising. I encourage all project managers to avoid it as much as possible. And if you are starting your career, do your best never to let it happen to you. The project management discipline is one that runs on trust. It's one that requires discipline to deliver as said or as promised at every point in time in every industry. That's what can give you referrals. That's what can build your credibility. That's what can build you up and be able to handle even bigger projects and responsibilities. So never overpromise. Always communicate clearly. Always share expectation and be very straightforward in whatever you do. When it's time to say no, you must summon the courage to say no and communicate that clearly why the no was essential at that time. That way, you build trust, you build your credibility, you continue to run and do business with a very sound mind. You keep your team motivated and active and prospering, and ultimately, you put yourself on the path of excellence. I encourage you to subscribe to our channel as we continue to give you more content that will help you